And then if you really want this 46K to even double and triple and go higher, then you don't invest one time here and then reinvest the dividends. You invest here and then you just keep investing every month consistently. And then that's how that 46,000 becomes 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, a million, or whatever your number is. So the dividend snowball effect shows the effect of long-term consistent investing. Long-term consistent investing leads to compound interest. Compound interest mathematically is referred to as something called convexity. Convexity is simply this curvature. This curvature represents what we call it, what we mathematicians refer to as increasing at an increasing rate. That means you're not just moving, you're moving faster every time you move. So your car is going down the road, in 1 minute you're going 40 miles an hour, then you're going 50 miles an hour, then you're going 60 miles an hour. So not only are you moving forward financially, but the rate at which you're moving forward is growing very fast. So you start off as an investor in the beginning and your money's growing slowly, but it's moving forward. You're growing, your wealth is increasing. Some of you are at that stage. But then over time, what you will find is that as you become a big boy investor, big girl investor, you're going to be in this space where that you can't even recognize maybe right now, where you're making 10, 20, 30, 40,000, 50,000 in a day because the market moved in a certain direction or whatever. Some of you are already there. Some of you are already there. And you don't believe me. I grabbed, remember yesterday I asked you all to kind of share with me some of your money stories and put them in the chat so people would know that we're not just making stuff up here, that we're actually not just good at what we do, we're actually getting results. Let me show you all some of your comments. And if your comment comes up, I hope this doesn't embarrass you, but I was really proud of what I saw. This is just a sample. There was hundreds of these, hundreds of comments like this from just from yesterday alone. So this person, Lisa Walker, says, I made close to $10,000 this year just from listening to Dr. Boyce in the mornings, winning. Antoinette Buford Travis says finances have increased by 10 to 15K within the past year. Let's see. Philip says my wife's consistent stock options income is $500 to $1,000 a week. I'm sure Philip would not be lying on his wife. Russell and Williams says I am up by 2,200 in my Robinhood account. I have not cashed it out though. Let's see. Marasa Bellington says my wealth is growing, consistently participating in the $5 a day plan. I also invested in Oklo. I'm up $1,000. And so those are just a few little comments. I mean, but these are not a lot of the people that are making lots of money when I meet with them privately. Sometimes they may not want to tell anybody because it is kind of weird to tell people that, yeah, I know everybody else is suffering, but I made $300,000 this year. There are people like that in this room. I promise you. I put it on a stack of Bibles. There are people in this room where I sat down with them and I was super proud of them because they were doing well. And I think black people should be doing well. I think wealthy is the new black. Investing is the new black. I think cash flow, economic empowerment, freedom is the new black. And in order to get there, though, we're going to have to confront bad habits and bad unconscious choices that are being made that are putting us in scenarios that we don't deserve to be in. And I hope that you agree with me on that. And I assume that that's why you're here and that's what we're aiming for. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about dividends for a minute. And again, if you want to join us this afternoon for stock market investing class, you can go to drboycestockmarket.com. And also, I want everybody to know, if you want to know what I was working on yesterday, I was working on an app. I call it Oink. For those of you that like stock options, maybe you'll like this. Guess what Oink stands for?